As I'm journeying into full womanhood, there are days I reflect on my girlhood days, decisions I made, and how it's impacting me right now, and also possible outcomes, possible future outcomes I see from those decisions. This makes me realize how sensitive the life of a young girl is, and how it is very important that concrete foundation is laid on a young girl, that they should not be sidelined. There are concrete foundations that they need to have, that you need to have as a young girl. And I mean your mid teens, I mean your late teens, I mean your very early 20s, because this is when you are seeing the world. You are beginning to see the world for what it is. You're not fully in, because for some of you, you still have the covering of your parents or your guardians, but you're already seeing that I think what I was told as a child is not really what it is, or what I knew as a child is not really what it is. The world is becoming more serious than it looked back then. So this is the time when everything is trying to tell you as a young girl, or as a guy, or as a guidance to a young girl, that you need to create concrete foundation. This video is going to be directed towards the young girl. I know that some of you right now have social media, so you may be able to stumble on this audio. So I want you to know that you have to lay some foundation for your life that would help you when you start delving into your mid 20s, your 20s, your 30s. The first foundation I want you to have is, I want you to see yourself as a role model. Even if you're the first child, you have younger siblings, or you don't have younger siblings, I want you to see yourself as a role model. This was something I did back then that really helped me. It's going to help you with the kind of decisions you make. Seeing yourself as a role model, you will just assume a level of authority. You will command the level of authority personally. And because of that, it's going to help you with the kind of decisions you want to make. I know this is the era that they will tell you, you can do anything you want, you can make all the mistakes. Please don't listen to them. There's something called catch them young. There's a reason why they say catch them young. It's because your young age is very important, or your young face, I mean, is very important. Even, I'm not telling you to be rigid. I'm not telling you not I'm not telling you to be isolated. I'm telling you that even in this your young age, you can do things right. So don't buy that statement of just live your life as you like. Anything you'll navigate things as you go. No, you can actually create concrete foundation for yourself. So first, see yourself as a role model. It's going to help you with the kind of decisions you make. It's going to help you with things you want to engage in, things you want to listen to, the kind of advice you hear from your peers. It's going to help you. So see yourself as a role model. That's the first one. The next one is, never underestimate the power of education. Education, I mean formal and informal education. Never underestimate the power of your school education. There is so much you're going to learn in school. Don't listen to people that are saying school na scam. There's so much you're getting in school aside your subjects. There's so much you're getting from school aside that. And also, never underestimate the power of your informal education. That's the learning you get from your parents, from your guardians, learning you get from your friends, from your community. Most times they come in form of morals. So never underestimate it. It's powerful. I want you in this your young stage to have a mindset of a learner. I want you to have this mindset of a learner, because you're still young and there is a whole life ahead of you that has a lot of figuring out to do. A journey is easier when you have someone that is ahead of you to guide you. So it just flows seamlessly, right? So some of you have social media platforms right now. I want you to curate your social media in a way that you listen to people that are people that you see as role models, people that you really want to be like these people when you're their stage. I want you to listen to them, because they will say things that would guide you. When you start getting into that age, it will be easier for you, because you've heard this thing somewhere. You know how to navigate your life. So never underestimate the power of learning. If you're someone that read books naturally, keep reading. It's going to help you even as an adult. Whenever you're seeing that life is getting a bit boring after school, you'll find yourself still reading, because it is now a habit. It is a passion you have naturally. I can't see myself going a month without reading a book. I'll still read, because it is a habit that I formed in my early years. Right? If life gets so busy, I can't read a book, I would surely listen to podcasts almost every day. I do that a lot. And these were habits that I formed in my early years. Never underestimate the power of learning. Learning will help you, and it will always help you. The next one is, if possible, have someone that guides you. This person can be a family, a close family, can be an elderly person, you see, like a godmother, a godfather, or a big sister that even may not be your sister. Have someone that guides you, someone older, right? Just have somebody like that guides you. That whenever you have questions, because you have questions in this your age, If you're a curious mind, it is even worse because you have more questions. Someone that you can always go to and ask these questions, and they will guide you in the the best way possible. They'll guide you out of love. They will not they will not dim your lights, no matter how weird your questions may be. They'll just still try to answer you. As an adult, something I do is never shun a child when asking questions, no matter how ridiculous that question sounds. This is for the older people. Somehow I don't shun them because they are young and they should ask questions, right? So as a young girl, I want you to have someone like that. Person may be family, the person may not be family. Just have someone like that that you know this person will guide you in love. It's going to help you navigate your early years into your adulthood. The next foundation I want you to lay is don't make permanent changes to your body in your girlhood phase. Don't make permanent changes to your body because at this stage you're trying to know your personality. You're trying to know who you are. So you're not 100% sure that you are going to be who you are 10 years from this age. You're not sure because there is something called evolving. So you will still evolve. Also, there is frontal lobe. There is something called frontal lobe. And for most ladies, it gets developed at 25. So that is when you know or you have a very great clue of what you want. So imagine having to see that you've made a permanent change to your body that doesn't suit your current reality. It's really painful. As an 18-year-old girl, 17-year-old girl, I see no reasons why you are getting a tattoo. Tattoo is not the issue here, it's the age you are getting it. You can use a symbol or you can make a design that caters to you right now and may not cater to your adulthood phase. And imagine having to wake up at 30 and you're seeing a butterfly on your skin and you're really not proud of that butterfly because you're not even a butterfly girl at that point. Don't make permanent changes to your body. If you want to get piercings, don't get extra piercings yet. Wait till when you are a woman. And then you'll know if you really want to do that or not. Not only will you have the license to do these things, but you'll be sure that you are making the best decision for yourself as a woman. Another thing I want to say is don't bleach your skin in your teenage years. I understand the pressure that comes with being a light-skinned girl, and I wish we are going to preach louder that every woman is beautiful in all colors and all shades. I wish that would really be preached in secondary schools. And if there are schools that are doing it already, a very big shout out to you. And this is me speaking to school owners. I think an empowerment on colorism would also be very, very necessary to make all girls know that they are beautiful in all colors, in all shapes, and in all forms. Trust me, the bullying in secondary school actually follows some people into adulthood. So that aside, I digressed. Don't bleach your skin in your early teens because you may grow up later and you won't like it in your 20s, your mid 20s, late 20s, early 30s, late 30s, you may not like it. And trying to reverse something is harder than actually starting it. Okay, I'm going to tell you a short one. There was a time I unintentionally bleached my skin. I know it sounds weird. I'm going to explain. I was a teenager then and I met this woman. She was like, you've gotten darker. I traveled actually. She was like, you've gotten darker. This was not how you looked the last time you came. Your color has changed. What happened? Then imagine giving your cream to as a woman giving your cream to a teenager. So my skin is just growing and everything. So I got that cream and I used it, and that was the the start of something I regret to today. It was really beautiful because you know when you're working and being in this society, as I think it was worse back then, being in that society that as a fair everybody appreciates the fair skin girls. So it was like, Joy, you're becoming lighter, that's so beautiful, that's this, that's that. And then after a while, I started noticing discoloration. Started noticing that my legs were lighter than my skin and there were black patches and I didn't like it again. Then I went on this journey to repair it. Back then I didn't even know anything about skincare. If I had known, I would have used Ori, that shea butter. I'd have just used shea butter throughout, no matter what happened, no problem. So I went ahead to get another store cream and oh, it messed up my face. It did. It messed up my look. It had to take me correcting that damage took me years, and I don't think I corrected it fully because I still have some scars in my body from that experience. I look at them right now and I remember that ignorant choice I made that time. So don't bleach your skin in this your teenage years. You may grow up and become a black skin girly, one that really appreciates her dark skin. And now imagine that you've bleached your skin already. You'll not be able to handle the mental toll of correcting these things. So don't make permanent bodily changes to your body in this your teenage years. Always tell yourself things like, I don't know if I'll like it later, so it's better I don't just do it at all. I don't know if I would like it as an adult, so let me not just do it at all. Tell yourself things like this whenever these opportunities come, whenever these pressures come to change your body as a teenager, make permanent changes on your body. Always tell yourself that you're not sure you like it as an adult. The next foundation I want you to lay is learn to handle peer pressure and peer influence. And this is your early girl phase. This is your girlhood phase. Learn to handle peer pressure. How can you do this? It first starts with you telling yourself your truth, right? For me back then, it was the fact that I can't get this thing right now does not mean I won't have them later, right? The fact that I can't have this thing right now does not mean I will not have them later. I also told myself things like that my friend has it does not mean I should get it, and it's fine. My friend has it, I don't have it, it is fine. And I also understand that this stage is even harder for you young girls because now you have more social media awareness. I think in my teenage years there was social media, but it was more like an adult thing. There are not so many young people on social youth. Sorry, there are not so many teenagers on social media back then. So it was just like adult thing. They didn't advertise their business. But now there are so many teenagers on social media, and the pressure is now worse. I want to know today that people on social media show you the parts they want you to see. There are so many errors, so many stutterings I did this video that I'm not going to be showing you because I want you to enjoy the video. I want you to see me as someone who really speaks well. Someone who speaks so well, and you just enjoy every bit of it. So there are so many parts I stuttered that I'm going to edit out, and that is how it is on social media. Nobody wants to show themselves less, so everyone will look good, everyone will appear the parts. So don't let somebody's 30 seconds or 30 minutes make you feel less of yourself, right? Understand that you are still growing. You still have years ahead of you to make money. You still have years ahead of you to get things, right? So don't pressure yourself. This is coming from someone that as a child I had several restrictions. I've always been someone that loved beauty, somebody that loved beauty, looking good. But as a child, as a girl, I had restrictions, family restrictions. Looking back, I'm happy I had those restrictions, and I'm also happy that the restrictions came with coaching, right? So they also came with coaching that okay, you're a teenager, you can't do this right now. When you become an adult, you can go ahead and do these things. So even if you're not hearing things like that, I want you to have that mindset. So don't force yourself to want to look a certain way because you're seeing people do it. Try to handle your peer pressure. This is the stage to help. I'm in my mid 20s right now, and there are so many things that are trendy, and there's so many things that have gone away, so many trends that have passed that I've not tried. Let me tell you one. I've not tasted Milky Donuts. Don't tell the next person, please. Oh my god. I haven't tried Milky Donuts. I know it sounds like I actually saw people selling it, but I didn't try it. Yeah, and I didn't try it because I heard it was too sugary. And as at that stage in my life, and even right now, I'm controlling my sugar intake. So it was not just a good option. That was why I didn't try it. So I'm in my mid twenties now, and there's so many trends that are on. There's so many trends that have passed that I can do, but I've not done. At least I can do some of them, and I've not done them because I've asked myself, do I need these things? And I found out that I really don't need it. Yeah, so I just let them pass, or I just let them reign and admire it on other people rather. So try to handle your peer pressure. To help you. You don't want to be an adult that is into everyone's businesses, trying to be like everyone, but rather you want to be an adult that will find her unique voice. You want to be an adult that will know what she wants and will do what she wants. So try to handle your peer pressure in this your early stage because this is actually you're in that stage where peer pressure and sticking nose into people's business actually starts forming. So try to handle it right now. It will help you later. The truth is there are so many things I would love to share with you all, but I would like to end it here. The next foundation I want you to lay is whenever you see any community, and I mean any community, I mean this community has to be vetted. You need to ask people, make background checks on this community, or go online and make background checks on this community. I'm saying vetted now because the world has gotten worse, and your security has to be assured, right? So any community within your reach that is vetted and is a good community that you see is about growth, I want you to look out things like I want you to look out for things like growth, sustainable goals, um, Millennium Development Goals, that's MDGs, SDGs. Any community that you see that is focused on things like that, and you know that yes, community is a good community, or you vetted it and is within your reach. I think this should be for the undergraduates. I want to beg you to try and join one of them. They will help you. Just try and join one of them. They will really help you. I joined in my undergraduate days, and I can say that was one of the best decisions I made as an undergraduate. while studying in school. It wasn't really time consuming. Anyone that consumes your time and takes you out of your education, please leave that platform. You're not in school for that, even though it's important. You're in school for your studies, right? So just something that a community can just be a part of that is concerning growth and development. Please join such organizations. I also have a friend who did that, and all of us now we are in our mid 20s. Whenever we discuss, it always comes from this wealth of knowledge. It always comes from this wealth of experience that we've really not had that much. But because we're exposed to people that have had this experience and we're within their spaces, so it just rubbed off on us, right? So anywhere you see community that is towards growth, towards development, please I would really implore that you join. It will help you. It will help you to see the world earlier. It will help you to understand global spaces. It's also going to help you with your possibility mindset. You see that even though you are in a local community, you can become more, you can dream more, you can actually actualize your goals. It will give you a form of possibility mindset. It will also help you understand the power of networking, because in spaces like that, you meet potentials, right? Your next person, your Mr. Secretary, could be the next Tony Elumelu, right? And you will not just know, because all of you are growing. So join spaces like that to really help you. So these are a few things I want you to know as a girl child navigating girlhood. I want you to know that your girlhood phase is beautiful, it is unique, and you are learning yourself, you are understanding yourself. So times when you feel tired, you feel curious, you feel so many things happening at the same time, I want you to know that you're not alone, right? You're not alone. That is the part of the journey. And find someone, find people, find a space that suits you. Don't try to fit into all spaces. Don't try to. Find a space that suits you. Find a space that whenever you are there, you feel happy. You feel happy with the kind of people you're with the kind of discussions that are being had, right? So don't forget, you're not alone. I love you and I'm rooting for you.